Hey there, Clayton and I are just about to play a game of Shift. Allow me to walk you through some of the gameplay, so you can learn how to play. The goal of Shift is to be the first player to deal 6 damage to their opponent. I'm playing with Pro Tailback Leon. Clayton is using Vampire Knight Barry. Before we start playing, we need to set up the field properly. Our card goes in the center, and all of our damage tokens go in the token stack. That's it. Since I'm taking the first turn, I can't attack, but I can still shift. Shifting allows me to change my stats and moves. To shift, just rotate the card 90 degrees in any direction. Normally, you have to choose between attacking and shifting on your turn. Now it's Clayton's turn. Clayton is choosing to attack. When you attack, you must choose a modifier from your current gear. Clayton is using his first gear beta. After I declare if I'm defending, which I'm not, Clayton has to pay the modifier's cost. In this case, it's a flip cost. When paying a flip cost, you must flip a coin as many times as there are coin icons, and you have to get the faces shown. So Clayton gets to flip twice, and he needs 1 heads and 1 tails. It looks like he got it, so he can use the mod, but he didn't get the critical effect. The effects of the badge in the bottom right can only be activated by the flip cost if you flip the cost in the order it's displayed on the modifier. This modifier in particular adds 300 to Clayton's power, giving him a total of 800. My guard is only 700, and since I'm not active guarding and I can't spirit guard, I can't augment this in any way. Since his power is higher than my guard, the attack lands. I now receive 1 point of damage. This means I must move 1 damage token from my token stack to the damage zone. But this isn't just 1 damage, it's also 1 spirit, which I'll save for later. Also, my character has a card ability. If I receive damage, I can burn 1 spirit to auto-crit my next turn's attack, but I choose not to. I'm going to attack now. I'm using my second gear Alpha, which requires 2 coin flips and can give me plus 200 power and plus 100 guard. It also has a critical effect, which I'm hoping to get. Clayton chooses not to active or spirit guard. I flip, and I got it. Clayton is in first gear, so my 1300 power attack easily overpowers his 300 guard. Also, this mod's critical is called a damage critical. Instead of dealing 1 point of damage, this attack deals 2 points of damage. The effects of a modifier last until the beginning of my next turn, so I still have my plus 100 guard. Since I attacked, and I wasn't in first gear, I must downshift back to first gear. If you attack, active guard, or spirit guard, you always have to downshift back to first gear. Unless, of course, you're already in first gear. Now it's Clayton's turn. In the turn start phase, before the shift or battle phase, he's choosing to spirit shift. Clayton burns 1 spirit, and he shifts to second gear. Since he spirit shifted, Clayton can still shift or attack like normal. He's choosing to attack, using his second gear beta mod. His second gear has a natural power of 1200. And this mod says, flip twice. For each heads you flip, plus 200 power, giving him a total possible power of 1600. I choose to spirit guard. I burn 1 spirit and add the guard of my third gear to my current guard. And I still have the plus 100 guard from my previous turn's mod, since my next turn hasn't started. This brings my guard to a grand total of 1900. At this point, it's impossible for Clayton's attack to deal damage, but he still has to resolve his cost like normal, especially since there's a critical badge on this mod. He got it. That's a spirit crit. Clayton gets to refresh all of his spirit, making it burnable once again. Then, Clayton downshifts back to first gear at the end of his battle phase. Vampire Knight Barry has a card ability that is activated from getting a critical. It says, if you get a critical, flip 1 coin. If it's heads, plus 1 health. He flips, and he gets it. Clayton removes 1 damage token, and his turn ends. You've now seen what a couple of rounds of Shift look like. We hope you're excited to try it out yourself. But there's still a lot that you haven't learned about. But in the coming weeks, we'll reveal more aspects of gameplay, such as different mod types and criticals. Stay tuned, and we hope you back Shift.